go again. So it's cheaper by the dozen. The first one, that's Steve Martin. It's not the best film. It's quite good for kids, younger kids, say about 10, 11. It's got some quite good jokes for adults in there as well, but I don't think it'd appeal to a lot of people. Steve Martin, obviously, he's a good character, but it's not his strongest performance. So, but check them out though if you like films like, uh, kind of like a, yeah, like teenage comedy kind of, but not as strong as American Pie or anything like that. And we've got 2002, which is the same, a bit better actually than the first one. Then we've got Cool Runnings. Sorry, got the wrong one. Cool Runnings, classic John Candy, about the Jamaican bobsled team in the Winter Olympics. Very good. Deuce Bigalow, Mel Gigolo. The first Die Hard, the best one in my opinion. I haven't seen the fourth one yet, so I can't cast my opinion on all of them, but so far that's the best one. And that's the 2 or 3 disc special edition, can't remember. Dirty Sanchez the movie, I've moved it down from the TV now to go with the films. It's quite disturbing that actually, it's a bit sick, but it's better than Jackass. It's in my opinion again, so Disturbia, a really good film. Talked about that in one of my recent updates. I enjoyed that, that was very good. Definitely a rewatch, many times that will be. We've got Dumb and Dumber, good comedy film. Drop Dead Fred, another good comedy. We've got Eastern Promises, very good gangland thriller kind of film. Not much action, again, like some of the most recent gangster ones, but it's quite thrillerish and mysterious. That's very good. Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. This is part of the. You won't be able to see that. You can pick them up off eBay, because they're off like a magazine or something, so people are still selling them. I think it's 8 to collect, then they're quite good. Very cheap as well, you can get them for. We've got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Matthew Broderick. Good 80s film again. You know what I mean, if you like Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, stuff like that. We've got Fight Club, just a standard 1-discer. I didn't know at the time if it was going to be worth getting a 3-discer or 2-discer, I can't remember what it is. So I decided to pick that one up. Probably will be getting a nice case one soon. Forgetting Sarah Marshall. It's a romantic, semi-comedy kind of thing. Not the best because it's got Russell Brand in, but it's pretty good. We've got Four Brothers, very good action film starring Mark Wahlberg. That one is awesome. Next week we've got Friday the 13th. Everyone knows about that. Guest House Paradiso, which is the film, kind of like a feature film coming off the TV show Bottom. So yeah, it's kind of like the same comedy as Bottom, but like on a grander scale. We've got Green Street, Goodfellas, Going Overboard, which in my opinion is Adam Sandler's worst. I really don't like that at all. It's not very good. I wouldn't check it out if I was you. You'd be very shocked how bad it is. Got the first Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, 1978. Very, very, very good horror movie. It's not as much scary as and slashy as Friday the 13th, but it is very disturbing and leave you a bit shocked for a couple of days after. Then we've got Harold and Kumar Get the Munchies. Hellboy, another very good film. Number 2 is even better. Bruce Willis in Hostage, which in my opinion could have been Die Hard 4, but it was a bit different story and I don't think it had gone with the series too well. Hot Fuzz, very good if you like Spaced, Black Book, stuff like that. It's like a film with the same British humour and comedy, so check that one out. Then we've got Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2, Goldie Hawn and Steve Martin House Sitter, Independence Day, another very, very, very good action movie. Inside Man, it's Denzel Washington in a thriller. In Bruges, I Am Legend, I Am Robot, Jackie Brown, Jarhead, Johnny English and Keith and Mum, 2 Rowan Atkinson movies. We'll just go down here. We've got Kevin and Perry Go Large there in the corner. We've got Kill Bill Volume 1, Volume 2. That's a tough decision, but I probably think number 2 is a tad bit better than the first one. We've got Knocked Up and Layer Cake. Lethal Weapon, very good action of the 80s, that was. Liar Liar, that's Jim Carrey at his best, in my opinion. I must admit that is really, really funny. I can just watch that, it cheers you up any time, it gives you a laugh, smile, whatever. It's really, really good. Then we've got Little Man by the same people who was in White Chicks. Jim Carrey, Man on the Moon. I don't really care for that much, but you make your own opinion again into it, really. We've got Man on Fire, very, 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 very good Denzel Washington movie. Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler. We've got Music and Lyrics, another romantic one. Nacho Libre, First National Treasure, Napoleon Dynamite, No Country for Old Men, Nuns on the Run, Outlaw, Panic Room, which is that is a real good movie, a bit underrated actually, because it's a lot of good storyline in that one. Pirates of Silicon Valley, if you're into the other Mac and PC situation, you should like that one. Tells you like the story of IBM, Microsoft, Apple and other big computer companies when they was first starting out. Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Quite a sad one actually, that is, with Steve Martin and John Candy. Good music in that as well, I do like the music in that. Same with a lot of these 80s style movies, got very good 80s music in. Planet of the Apes, 1968 2-disc special edition. Planet of the Apes 2001 remake. First one I liked a lot better. Got Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs, 2 very classic films. Not overrated in my opinion, just right, perfect, very good storylines, very watchable over and over again. Then we've got Rambo, First Blood Part 2, number 3 and the remake, the 2008 one. All of them movies got some very good action in, very good storylines, and yeah, classic Rambo. Romper Stomper, starring Russell Crowe, that's some of his earlier work. It's an Australian film, that is. Simon Pegg from Hot Fuzz and Spaced in Run, Fat Boy Run. Not as good as the others, but I think he was trying to do a bit of a different role in that one. It worked okay, but like I said, it wasn't his best. Got Rush Hour 2 and Rush Hour 3, Santa Claus, and then we've got the classic Scarface. Very good movie. I've only recently watched that. I enjoyed it very much. Real good storyline, really good, showing you how the gangsters were in the 80s, etc. If you're into that stuff, I'd definitely check that one out. We've got School of Rock, Shaun of the Dead, which is obviously by the Edgar Wright, who directed Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz. Sorry, he directed Spaced and Hot Fuzz. So that was that was just after Space, but before Hot Fuzz, and that was a very good